Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 6 Remastered. We are starting a new party today due to an unfortunate situation last time. So let's get rid of this old party here. And Happy New Year, by the way, to everyone. Alright, see who we got. Hey, Duncan, Saztan, Board Game Heaven, and Sever. Welcome in. How are you guys all doing? Happy New Year. Severb's on 146 stream watch streak. Wow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just do this for now, and then we're going to rename them. So I've already figured out the party I'm going to have. Helper, where are you? We need a lot of bonus points since we're doing Iron Man on Expert again. Due to Jimmy selling out the party for a soup and sandwich, Duncan says. Yeah, he did scam us a bit. Failing to hide in that one fight was pretty much the end. Not enough. We need in the 20s here, for sure. $22, we'll see. Still may not be enough for what I want to do. We're gonna get more than that. Hey Jimmy, welcome in. How are you doing? He says it was 2 sandwiches, Duncan, and I'll take that deal 7 days a week. Twice on Sunday. Hey Draconic Dude, welcome in. How are you doing? And for once, Twitch credits your streak right away, Sever. Didn't have to close your browser or force stop your mobile app. Nice. So tell us about your new character you had there, Sever. You posted a screenshot on Discord for Baldur's Gate 3. Is that the same character and you just got different armor and stuff? Is that why you look different? Or oh, here we go. 26. Now we're talking. Perfect. Doesn't look like a fighter, but may have to take it. Because we are Felper. They don't expect Felpers to be fighters, I guess. Alright. Going all the way down the board there. Okay. Sword. You're doing good, Draconic Dude. Glad to hear it. Morning, Zomble. Welcome in. How are you doing? Alright, now they're going to be pretty bad at doing artifacts or scribe in the beginning. It's going to take a while because fighters don't get much in regards to intellectual skills. Alright, so that is Duncan. He was here first. Thanks for giving Says Tam the shout out. Yeah, lots of people to shout out. You're gonna have to watch last stream so if it happens, Umble? Yes. Suburb says, so the screenshot you posted last night is the character you're currently playing. She just reached Act 3, and you unlocked Advanced Illithid Physics, or Psionics for her. Okay. So that changes the appearance? Or were you saying that based on the skills that were in the screenshot? Okay, we're doing a bard this time. Let's do female. Draconic Dude says, I remember when Rose and I played Wizardry Labyrinth of Lost Souls the first time. It gives such meager bonus points that Rose made such a weak character. When you tried it, they watched and were shocked when you got a 40. You had a good roll, huh? It is a bit of luck, isn't it? Thanks for giving Sever the shout out. That was probably Jimmy doing that again. There we go. 26. Bard. Alright. Let's do this. Female bard. Hobbit. This one could probably work. It's not bad either. Let's do this. Okay. Sling. Put a couple points in all these. This is going to be our person that picks locks. I do need to put some points into music though. Do this. We're going to have so many instruments, I'm not sure I want to do artifacts. It's okay. Okay. Now this is Saz Tam. Won't fit. It's just gonna be Saz. Severb says it does give her Baldur's Gate 3 character appearance, gives the characters more pronounced veins and turns one eye permanently dark. Ah, okay. The kind of dude says, so they restarted after that and asked me to try your luck with rolling them. And Wizardry. That's funny. Hey, Philip, welcome in. Happy New Year to you as well. How are you doing? Thanks for giving Draconic Dude the shout out. Okay, so now we're going to do a mage. I'm trying to think of what class I want to make him. Do a Mook. Piety's too low anyway. Do elf. Though it would kind of be nice to have more hit points. I think if any of these other options would potentially work. Krakens have bad cold resistance. It's 20. Let's try this. Let's see. Vitality at 12. Intelligence is low. What we're going to do is see if we can get... Piety's low too now. We're not doing that. We're going to do elf. Okay, 24. So that can give us 18 there. And then we can get 18 speed. And pump this up a bit so because we're going to be dying and we don't want our vitality to drop too much. I'm going to do this. Health. Okay. And yes, they can use bows because there is a mage's U bow that's possible in my mods. It's the only bow they can use. You're lucky enough to find one. Let's see. All going into thaumaturgy. We're gonna get armor, shield, and energy blast. Okay. All right, let's double check, make sure everybody's still here that was there. Board Game Heaven, are you still here? And we need to give Board Game Heaven a shout out. Let me see if they're still here. I was able to shout them out. And if not, we will go with Sever. We know Severb's still here. And then Jimmy. We know Jimmy's lurking around. He's the one doing all the shout-outs there. Except the Board Game Heaven one. Okay, looks like this will be Severb. Nice. Yeah, you got your character name, Says. We got you taken care of. Saz is the bard. Someone shouted out Saz already, right? Pretty sure too. Yeah. So Saz is taking care of both ways. And then we have, next will be Jimmy. And then Draconic Dude. Alright, so I need a priest and an alchemist. And then I'm going to do a monk. So Jimmy will be the priest. What kind of priest do I want to do? Or dwarf? He's going to be tanky. It's going to be in the front lines. Jaforan says, I don't know if I want one. The number of times I hear Jaforan died kind of hurt. Yeah, the samurai was great for dealing damage, but not so good at taking it. That's what happens when you're in the front line, though. Not good enough. We need at least 22. The very minimum. Because we are not class changing. Not scam saving. $17, not enough. Yeah, we're already more than halfway done pretty much, and we're only 10 minutes in, so we're doing great. $22. We'll see what we have. It's not the best. No, I want more than that. $25, that's acceptable. Maybe all the way up. We'll get speed up here. Intelligence. Looks good. 120 here. Alright. Dwarf priest. All goes into theology. I need to get stamina going. Rename. Jimmy. Okay, now we need a monk and we need an alchemist. So Draconic Dude is next. That's definitely not going to fit in the name. We'll wait and see what we can get. It's just going to be Draken, which would be really confusing. I could do DD for Draconic Dude. Or I could just say Dude. Maybe Dude's the best. So let's do the monk. Trying to think about evasion here. Evasion armor class. I'll do a Felper. And let's do another female. $22. Only leaves 7 left. Gonna go for more. Monks are really, really hard to qualify, so we're gonna try to get more than that. The mouse is sticking. Nope. $26. There we go. Okay. Let's put it in like this. And Poland staff. Throwing. Do some flail. I gotta do martial arts. Not sure. I guess I'll put 1 point in there. Point on everything. Okay. Seal thy fate. D-Dude, how about that? Alright, we got D-Dude. And we need one more. We're doing an alchemist. And who is next? Zomble. Zomble just squeezed in there for a character. Elf. $26, okay. Put one here like this. Okay. Elf Alchemist. That looks good to me. Like he lost his eye when he was making potions. Okay. All into alchemy. Hypnotize, heal wounds. Let's get heal wounds. Zomble. Okay, we got our party. Add character. Duncan's up front, followed by Draconic Dude, Jimmy, Saz, Zomble, Sever. Here we go. We made it into the castle. I've got equip. Terrible armor in the beginning for this party. Open me first. So do I want to get the Staff of Missiles or do I want to get the Sword of Striking? We won't be able to use the Staff of Missiles for a really long time. We're not going to be able to ID anything for a long time. Okay. Well, we got to do some fights. Guess I could try to do this gate. Not with this party. This picking's probably almost certainly going to fail. Can't do it. I have enough combined strength. Crying by the fountain here. Get stamina back. 2 vines. Okay, I think we can handle that. Let the training begin. Wow. Oh, these are strangler vines. Man, that's a rough first fight. Ensemble paralyzed. They went for Severb. I did armor shield. Wow, that was rough. Rough first fight. This is more like it. Guess we'll get some more training. There's a lot of whiffing. Whiff, 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 whiff. There we go. This first level is always scary. Get to level 2, you feel a lot better. Creeping vines, here we go. Warren says, are we going to die to rats and a bat? It's possible. Not party wiped, but we could die, character could die. Then we have our vitality loss, plus using of a raised dead charge, which we don't want. I'm going to give the sling to someone else because the bard is typically using an instrument or hiding. So I'll probably give it the Zomble. Dagger here. Fighter will be the first to level up. Fighter and Bard. 705. Bard needs 955. Alchemist 855. Okay. Fuming vines, oh boy. So they are more air resistant. Poet's Loot's not going to do a very good job. Yeah, only one fell asleep. Oh, now they're putting us to sleep. And fight. Energy blast. There we go. Dang. Zomble's the only one doing damage here. Missed. Okay, Draconic dude's awake again. Draconic dude's asleep again. We do guard so that when they attack the back ranks, we actually get a free shot at them. It's the only way you can use a short range weapon in the back lines. There, Sever got his free shot. Guard worked. Abuse his poet loot. Okay, we got one left. Got it. 300 experience. Let's see. You have stamina. $405. We're getting there. Four rats. Nice. These cannot hit the back, so armor shield Jimmy. Ooh. Okay, at least they're not leaders. Bushwhackers. Kill these hipsters. Let's see. Nothing for you to do except fight. Well, we're at least getting a lot of training. Ouch. There we go. Hey, Dark Savant, welcome in. How are you doing? You've been enjoying watching the Wizardry 6 and 7 streams. They're two of your favorite all-time games. You downloaded a remastered version and we'll do a playthrough version of that next. Good. Well, I hope you enjoy it. And yes, they are fantastic games. 109. I'm sure I have anybody that can ID this. Make them hard. Did I give him? Yeah, 4. They have the most. Can't ID those either. Okay, these are thief. Those are bite daggers. Because nobody can equip them. Let's level up. First level up is so critical. You've been currently playing Wizardry 6 on Expert, no save scumming, on your Samsung Tablet 7 through RetroArch. You do own a legal copy of both games that you played on your computer back in the 90s. You also bought copies each on Steam and GOG. It's cool. Yeah, Iron Man runs are so much more fun, in my opinion. Makes you have to consider everything, and resources matters, and every choice you make matters. You can't be lazy. Creeping vines. I guess more oratory training here. You like to start as 3 female fairy ninjas, 2 female fairy bards, and 1 female human bard. You do an all-female party so you can get them all -5 armor class diamond rings from Rebecca. Oh, so you do kind of cheat. You do some cheating there, huh? Exploitation. That's funny. Okay, let's hide these. Since there's only 2, they could be either jungle or could be fuming, but it's probably more likely they're jungle. Or strangler, not jungle, strangler. Jungle vines would destroy us right now. Thrust, thrust, fight. Shield on suburb. Yeah, where you, there's not enough space, so they keep giving diamond rings. Okay, fight. There we go. All right, level 2 fighter. 12 hit points is great. Sword's doing great. Just spread out these points a bit. Priest. '21 theology. All right. We could get Dispel Undead. We could get Web, Enchanted Blade. Identify. Cure Lesser Condition, Divine Trap. Spell Undead's great, but I need to get some spell points going elsewhere here. Do Web. The ninjas took hours to get 21 or more bonus. Kept re-rolling the 3 bards until you got 18 or more. Bards need 18 speed for acting first in most battles on expert settings with the loot. You're on the edge of your seat a few battles till you got to level 2. Yeah, I bet. And now with the web spell on Jimmy, it'll be a little more useful. These early fights. Fizzled Energy Blast. Just gonna fight. Bring the armor shield on the mage. Let's do a hide. Get some more training on ninjutsu. Even with thrust, we're still not penetrating. Should be a level up. Good stat increases. Music's doing great. Need to put points in the skullduggery. Wasn't enough to get second level spell. Where I want to get my spell points going. I already have acid splash, so I don't want to do stamina even though I need it. RNG sucks on getting what you want for specific stat increase for changing classes, Darkspawn says. Hey DC Bueller, welcome in. How are you doing? Says, you know, just because it's a new year doesn't mean you need a new party. I'll say Happy New Year. Yes, we had a tragedy last time. That's what makes Iron Man runs on expert fun. Okay, let's see here. Thanks for giving DC the shout out, by the way, Jimmy. How's your work been going, DC? 2 hit points on the mage. That's pretty pathetic. Frost, weaken, missile shield, shrill sound, sleep, awaken, magic missiles. Getting shrill sound. Hey, Igloo, welcome in. How are you doing? DC says work might be getting lighter in a week or so. Oh, nice. Might being the key word there, it sounds like. But you definitely need a break. Yeah, 2 hit point scan. So you can actually hang around sometimes. That's cool. Well, I hope you get a break soon, DC. You've been like a machine. Mage light, be like that, Zombel says. Yeah, for sure. That's why I gave him high constitution, high vitality, to hope once I get 16, 17, we'll start getting a bonus here or there. DC says, yeah, as much as I grumble about it, I'm a workaholic, so I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, DC. Alright, Monk finally leveled up. 3 stats, that's not bad, and 5 hit points is pretty good. Gotta do oratory. Zomble says, I've heard you mention Constitution a few times as some kind of hidden stat. I mean Vitality, yeah. It's the same concept as Dungeons and Dragons. Vitality is Constitution. Dark Savant says, I'm currently doing class changes safely on your human bard by the fountain in the mines that heals hit points, stamina, magic points, cure stone. Yeah. That area is super dangerous in my remasters though. Just an FYI. Once you get to the remaster. Lots of things are a little bit different. Let's see here. Acid splash. Shrill sound. Yeah, no, it was a good question, Zombel, because there is a couple hidden stats in this game. The ninja in the original version had a hidden critical hit bonus that you don't see. Ninja Scam. Too strong of a class. Although I balance things a lot better. It's not overpowered anymore. The hybrids were so overpowered in the original 6 and 7. Ninja's technically an elite class. Let's see how close we are. Bad. Can we ID any of this yet? Nope. Yeah, 100 ninjutsu definitely helps save the party for sure. It's not a guarantee though. That's what happened to this last party. We were hiding, but spells can still get through occasionally. When you got 30 lesser devils spamming you with spells, they're gonna get through eventually. Let's hide again. Oh yeah, and let's do web. More oratory training on the priest. Ooh, yuck. Yeah, this is a dangerous fight. Actually gonna hide this first round with the bard. Ouch. Ah. Nice. Try to web him. Got him. Oh, we didn't get much rest in then. I'm glad I got one trill sound. Only damaged two of them. Wish I could do armor shield here. Says, do you do that repeatable battle in Wizardry 7 in Ikbar in front of the Impani headquarters? No. No, I don't. Great place to grind when your party can handle it. No, I typically don't do that kind of thing. By that point in the game, I don't feel like you really need to do that much. Depends on, I guess, the direction you go. Priest. Okay, he's got his 18 speed. That's good. We're gonna get identified. That wasn't bad. Alright, we'll get a second level spell. It's gonna almost certainly be Blinding Flash. Perfect. 160, 460. Right there. Once we hit third level, feel a lot more comfortable. Wow, 2 rogue leaders again. Actually gonna have him try to hide. Blind. Ouch. DC says, I forget, what do the lengths of the candles represent on the inventory screen? It's how close you are to level up. Hey, Tech Bro Prime, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Absolutely. Poet's Loot. Acid Splash. Energy Blast. Unless you got the dates wrong. No, you got the dates right. Ooh, Rutabagas, nice. Yeah, we got Blind and Web. Okay, Bard leveled up. I gotta do Skullduggery. Artifacts. Nice, we got our 18 intelligence. $13 points on Thaumaturgy, thanks to our high intelligence. Get magic missiles. Weekend would be good too, though. Get magic missiles this time. Vitality of 15, 10. So this is actually, I told you the wrong thing, DC. The candle is your vitality. The funny thing is, though, it doesn't really mean anything. Like if this gets all the way down here, I think if you have 1 vitality, you can still be raised. And I don't think it goes below that. This is how you see the experience. You just click on the candle. He's got 10 vitality, so who's our highest? 13, the monk. And fighter's tied. Here's 15. The mage is the most. I gave the mage the most because I knew they'd be dying a lot. Alright, let's see if we can... Okay, we can ID that. What else? Cure poison. Cure light condition. Copper keys. Poison throwing knives. Nice. Fighter, thief, ranger, bard, Valkyrie, lord, samurai, monk, ninja. No way we can ID the sword yet. I'm not even gonna try. Jafarian says, ooh, rutabaga, said the Russian peasants. Yeah, the giants in this game love the rutabagas. They drop them every once in a while. Seven bats. Okay. This is why shrill sounds good. It hits the whole group. Let's do web. You're going to use loot, and you're going to, that blind won't work. Bats are immune to blindness. Shrill sound. Monk. You got vitality. Good. And he'll get a spell. We could jump right into a level 2 spell. Sanity. Phantom darts. Knock knock. Sonic fire. These phantom darts. A good start. Okay, let's see if we can open this over here yet. Very low chance. There, we can force it. Rotted furniture Leicester. Gotta be magic sparks. The Amulet of Annoyance. So we can do artifact training with this. I'm going to start that on the monk. Throwing knives. Slow scroll. We're going to start training that on the fighter. Moderate stamina. The book that we can't ID. Feather darts. Put this on mage. Okay. Let's see if the priest can ID this with a spell. Book of Directions. Nice. Then on the mage. Gives us 3 extra earth spell points. Do some skullduggery training here. Jammed. Well, that didn't take long to jam. Let's see what his skullduggery's 15. We'll see after we do this training if we get any increases. No increase there. I don't think the copper key works on this. Probably gonna be an iron key. Yeah. That didn't take long. Still 15. I'll try this one over here. No increase. We got scammed. No increase. I'm sure copper doesn't work here either. You can get in there with the iron keys later. That doesn't really matter, honestly. We don't need to get in there. Okay, I'm trying to think. Let's go upstairs. Zero chance of that one. We're not going to have enough strength to force that one. Nope. Nope. We need to get more strength on our characters before we try that. This one we can go in. Get something right here. Foam arrows, feather darts. You know, I'm going to split these. Dual wield them. Once his skill gets high enough, he'll be able to start throwing the secondary ones. Even if it's jammed, the appropriate keys will work, DC says. Yes. Yes, they do. So does knock knock. If they jam knock knock or the key will work. You just can't pick or force with strength. Back here later. Chance. We're definitely not going to use the key of spades yet. Well, we can use the key. We're not going to go in that room yet. We get destroyed. This group put to sleep. Fight. You get phantom darts on these. Need to put the loot at the end of my inventory. Okay, alchemist. Poisoned. One died to the poison. Come back here later. See how close we are. 607 on the fighter. Priest only needs 1,000. Alright, cool. We'll go ahead and do this one here. Let's get another fight in before we go downstairs. We still have the towers we can do too, but I want to get one more level before we go up there. Six, seven zombie? What's that? 5 rogues. Blind. Trill sound. I heard you say 607, so I heard 67. It's the meme all the kids are doing. What is that about, you know? Magic missiles. You just say 6, 7 and shrug your hands like I don't know. What? That's the meme. Is you just shrug your hands, say I don't know. Some weird things out there. That's the whole meme. Anytime somebody says 6 or 7, the kids say 6, 7. Duncan says, I'm surprised kids these days can count that high. Hey, Tonda, welcome in. How are you doing? Tonda says, it's in the dictionary now. Sad times. Oh my goodness. Sample says it's so extremely annoying and all the adults are losing their mind over it. Doesn't make sense. Jimmy says, yeah, the youth of today aren't sending the best memes. And Zombel says, which is amazing. This is exactly the kind of meme it's supposed to do. DC. Oh. Yeah. We need to give Tonda a shout out too. We already shouted out DC. Tonda. There we go. One thing I know about Tonda is he likes horseback rides on the beach, right? Am I right? DC says, at my lover friend's Christmas gathering, the parents told me, do not bring that number up. The kids will drive us insane. LOL. That's so weird. Where did it start? Like, who came up with that? Yeah, Happy New Year to you as well. Cool, cool. Let's see here. What am I going to dump my points on? Climbing, scouting, scribe. The fighter will be a scribe. It's just they get such low academia skill points that we're going to have to train it to get it up. Hey there, Wyatt. Welcome in. How are you doing? The gang's all here, LOL. That's right. Okay, actually, you know what? On these, I will do some slow training with the slow scroll. You can hide. More oratory training. More music training. More oratory. So, Tonda, do you live by a beach? Or is that something you just get to do rarely? Riding horses on the beach. Let's get some oratory training on the monk too. You do, but you rarely go there. Wow. That's crazy. Man, if I lived by a beach, I'd be there all the time. DC says, also, Tonda was another inspiration for your Bard's Tale run, which continues finally on Saturday. Nice. That's awesome. Are you still in the first Bard's Tale, DC? Or did you make it to the second? Hey, Car, welcome in. How are you doing? Says you'd think that. About the beach, you mean? No, I get it. Sometimes when you're right next to something, you kind of take it for granted of the fact like, well, I could do it anytime. I could go tomorrow and do that. And then time just gets away and you don't do it. Time marches on. Backfired web. Jimmy just paralyzed himself. Car says, but after about 3 to 5 years in Florida, no one goes to the beach or Disney. DC says, we're still in part 1 of Manger's Tower. Okay, gotcha. That's a brutal area. Tonda says, if I go out, it's usually to play pinball. There you go. Nice. And that's something that doesn't require much preparation. I mean, shoot. Trying to go horseback riding on a beach, I'm sure that's got a huge amount of prep time and everything else. It's not something like you could do on a whim, probably. Let's see, blind sound. Tonda says you have to get the lanterns ready for the candles and stuff. Yeah. So do you own your own horse, Tonda? Or is there a place you go where you can like rent them or something? I don't know if that's a thing or not. EC says also got to get those kitties and puppeters. Oh, kitties and puppers following along. Ooh, backfired phantom darts. That's not good. Now we all have got poison. Draconic dude, how could you? It's gonna be rough trying to get through this poison. Four hit points on the priest. That was kind of a lame level up. Trying to see where I need spell points. Can't get in those realms. So, we're gonna go with Dispel Undead then. We're gonna have to try to rest through this poison. The good news is it's a weak poison. Okay, Draconic dude got rid of his poison. I think I'm going to use Cure Poison on the Bard potion. Oh, the mage still has it too. Okay, we better use it on the mage. He doesn't have enough hit points to be able to deal with that. Duncan says he owns and operates a ranch. What? You do? The Tandagosa, it was on TV for 13 seasons. Are you trolling me? Am I getting trolled? Tanda says, if I'm staying in character, yes. I take care of my horses, kitties, and puppies. It's a lot. Wow, that's amazing. That's fantastic, Tanda. Let's see here. Zomble says 4 hit points on the priest. Mage, hold my beer. Am I getting trolled? Am I getting trolled? Did Duncan just do a New Year's troll on me? Duncan says the hardest part is taking care of the sandworm. Okay, that's got to be a troll. It's all a work, chat, Jimmy says. And Zomble says 13 seasons equals 6 plus 7. Oh no. Jimmy says, but D Forte can't help exposing people's business. I didn't expose anything. I'm asking questions. Duncan's saying that he had a TV show and everything. And if so, that's crazy. But I think I'm getting scammed. Oh. 3 rats. Okay. Let's put him to sleep. Acid splash. Oh, that's all I got. Can't forget the sandworm. Don't got any dude or dune dude worm emotes. Okay, let's see here. We can do a heal, but I don't think we need to. It's web. The good news is nobody died. The bad news is we used up 2 cure poison potions. Not excited about that. There we go. Duncan says it's a shame the chain of Condagosa restaurants aren't around anymore. Okay, now I know I'm being trolled. Well played, Duncan. Well played. Okay, alchemy. Cure lesser condition. Also, can't forget when Tondo was in a band. So I do really still want to know if he actually has a horse, or if he has to rent one or something. That's a legitimate question. Because now I don't know what's true. Now I don't know. I've been scammed so much. I don't know if he really does have one, or if when he said that, he was making it up. Duncan says D Forte doesn't remember the TV show Bonanza. I do. I remember Bonanza. It's got one of my favorite actors in it. Oh, my brain does not index names well. Michael Landon. Okay, Draconic Dude. We are not going to have you try Phantom Darts here. That was a disaster last time. Or Ponderosa. Actually, we used to have Ponderosa restaurants where I grew up as a kid, where they went out of business. Get some damage in now. Hey, Jeff, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Hey, Happy New Year to you, Tim. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for giving Jeff the shout out, Jimmy. I've been getting trolled hard, Jeff and Tim. Duncan started it off with a major troll, and then everybody else jumped in. You're doing great. Glad to hear it. I'm doing great as well. Thanks for asking. Okay, let's see if we can get healed up finally here. All right, we're back. Duncan says, will Tim survive the trip to Sokol Keep tomorrow night with Kilgore? Oh boy. The answer would be no. That's my guess. Well, the real question is, will Kilgore remember? the 50 things that he had to learn last time. There's so many things to the Gold Box games, especially the remasters, that you have to remember. And if you're not a veteran to the game, it's rough. Let's blind these. Kim the Mage, using his quarterstaff, running up into melee range instead of attacking in the back with slinger darts. Tim's brave. Tim says, I will probably die multiple or dozens of times. Chances of survival close to none. Jimmy says you can die only so many times before your constitution is obliterated. Yes, except for the case of save scumming. Save scumming knows no limits. Gary Gygax would be going, shame, shame. Let's see, Bard, put to sleep again. And Magic Missile. Tim says, yep, need to be in the back throwing darts. Maybe casting sleep, who knows. Slings. Slings are great on mages. Especially if you have high dex. Let's see how close we are. 647 on the monk, 47 on the bard, 47 on mage. Excellent. Tim says Gary would say, really need to reread and study the book of rules more, lol. No, I totally understand with saves coming when you're not, when you're new to a game, for sure, for sure. Otherwise, you'd be restarting so many times, it would not be fun. You gotta save scum through the first couple playthroughs. Unless it's not a hard game. Some games you can actually play through without dying, even if it's new, if you're new to it. Actually, let's have you hide. Okay, we need to get more bullet stones for Zombie. Yeah, there's a ton to learn. First edition D&D rules are not straightforward either. Nice, that was a good level up. That was good. We got 4 hit points that time. Go Thaumaturgy. Oh yeah, Fireball. Oh, with Ice Shield, we get our water spell points going. Missile Shield's so important though. Too many good spells here. I'm gonna get Missile Shield. Duncan says, every time I try to watch Kiffer, all I ever see is a hex editor. Oh, really? He's always cheating? Let's see here. Hide. Web. Acid Splash. Shrill Sound. Jimmy says, I wish Kiffer would hex edit more. He'd finish games a lot quicker than the 14-month odyssey of most games he plays. Well, that's just, you know, that's the Kiffer experience, right? You don't go there to watch efficient gameplay. You go there for the stories, the shenanigans, the scams, the mistakes, the blunders, the entertainment. That's why you're there. Nugget says at least Kilgore can now see set magic items without having to use detect magic. Let's see. Yeah, he passed up so many magic items, Duncan. I was like, no, don't. Don't leave. Find the magic items. Let's see, hide. Need more web practice. Yes, the scams, Jimmy says. All right, do I trust you, Draconic Dude, to try again? Okay. He needs that oratory training. Duncan says, my method only works for the set items. Random ones are still unidentified. Okay, we got a key. Oh, and I got these sandals. It's regular sandals. Well, guess what? It's still better than what the Bard had. Bard start barefoot. Okay, we're going to finally move this to the back. All right, let's go downstairs. I'm going to do it. Well, no, let's do the towers. Short bow, equip. No marrow, equip. Okay. Here we go. You can get some bow training now. Duncan says now D4T is going to find a way to block that in future releases. Nah, if you want to do that, that's fine. That's not a major hack. Like, it's not a major game changer. I won't block that. I am going to block, once I put in Iron Man mode, I am going to block cheating on Iron Man games. It's going to be legit, where you're not going to be able to hack your way through it. Snoop Cherry. My ultimate goal is you're going to be able to do Iron Man runs hack proof, or at least almost hack proof. You can't make anything hack proof. And then eventually with those characters, you can duel other people that have Iron Man characters. So you'll be able to duel within your game. It'll use my online server to hook you up. And then it's a free-for-all to the death or to the flee, whatever you can do with those Iron Man parties. And they die, unless you can escape and get some back or something. So that's only going to be for very, very brave people. But the rewards will be great. But obviously that'll be a option that hardly anyone will take. Let's see here. Am I gonna throw the shurikens? Yeah, it's not worth 31 gold. They're worth more than that. Zomble says bow training time. And Duncan says that if they are DAX files, I can alter them. Yeah, it's not going to be that. There's going to be encryption involved where you're not going to be able to hack any of the stuff I do. And there's going to be online verification too against the server. If you try to cheat it, I'll know. Sell the dagger. I think I am going to hang on to these bolts for now. Definitely sell that powder. We could use the money. Keep all that. Sell the dagger. Okay, that stuff we're keeping. Now, what do you have to sell us? We need to do training with the fighter on scrolls. Get him a hypnotize, armor shield, mind stab, less. And then artifact training. Need more of these for the alchemist. Jimmy says, I was thinking so many people have sent you their saves. You could pull a Wizardry 4 and put them in as parties you fight when you're establishing your estate or circuits or stronghold, etc. Yeah, that would be funny. Duncan says, no one will get past my parties with 25 strength, con, and dex. Yeah, that's true, but those won't work for the duels because those weren't Iron Man. You'll have to start from scratch on the Iron Man. And Iron Man's not going to work for cheats. You won't be able to modify your characters. This is hardcore. You won't be able to modify your characters. You won't be able to replay through the same games. You won't be able to transfer to the non-standard games. Like you can't transfer from Forgotten Realms to Kryn. It'll just be legit plays. So you could go through Pool, Curse, Secret of Silver Blades, and then when I finish Pools of Darkness, go through that too. But at any point, you can take once I'm done with this is in the future, you'll be able to take your Iron Man characters and do a duel against someone else as Iron Man characters. But it'll let you see what it is before you do it, because it won't be fair if your power level's like drastically higher than someone else's. So they'll have to be where each player can look and agree that they're going to go forward with the duel. Because otherwise you could get obliterated so quickly that you'd never have a chance. Those blood sticks we could get some artifact training with. Do I want to do that? I think I want to do it on the monk. If he can use them, which he can. There we go. Nice. Tim says the hardcore cheaters might keep the previous versions of the game. Well, they won't. You can't do the Iron Man unless you will upgrade once I'm done with it. So that, yeah, the old power won't work. Your power level's over 1,000,000. Yeah, for sure. They're probably well above 1,000,000. Let's see. Blood sticks. Sleeve. All the scrolls we need to put on the fighter. Okay, what else? I'd like to get some armor upgrades. I saw gloves and chamois pants. Can you wear these pants? No. You're gonna buy these. And then these go on the priest. There we go. Okay. All right, guys, I think this is a good place to stop. We made some great progress with the new party. All right, everyone. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.